Hi there, this is BB. Um, I'm at the library and I just wanted to make a video that just look at my face from the last year to now, how it looks. Like I've aged a decade. The dark spot right here is because of the mask. This morning I woke up and my nose was oily again. Um, there's other things that happen that I can't mention because it involves other people. So I know that the gang stalkers or the group of people who are targeting me would be happy if I would mention it, but I cannot do that. It just goes to show that everything I've been saying makes sense. Because things have happened to people not in only my vicinity, but in other places while I was somewhere else. And these people have you so paranoid. If you listen to the things they say, and they'll do this to everyone, they'll make you believe that the police are going to come after you. Now, my grandma had told me a situation when she was younger, when I was just a baby maybe, or I don't know if I was born yet, of a young man. They were renting an apartment, and the landlord had a son who was very close to her. They came in the house one day, and he was crying, and he hid under the bed. And she asked him, what happened? He said that he didn't want to tell her. He's afraid the police is going to get him. And she finally got the truth out of him. The truth was someone hit him with a bicycle. There's nothing there, by the way. See? My eye keeps going there, like involuntarily just going there. Oh, I don't know. He said a guy hit him with a bicycle or ran over, just ran into him on a bicycle and then threatened him that if he says anything to an adult, that the police will come and lock him up. Now, remember at the beginning, back in 2021, when I started making these videos, I said as much, and I wondered, for grown people, is it a reflection on what they're taking, that they actually believe another grown individual is going to fall for this, that they would say something equivalent to that little tidbit where if you tell anyone, the police will come and get you? What would make a grown person believe that if they say this to another grown person, that is going to create paranoia? Now, this could go in many directions, but the closest to, I should say, would be the people who are wanting to believe that it would affect the person who they're victimizing in such a way. It would be because they are under the influence of something that's psychotic or antipsychotic, something that's affecting them in a very adverse way en masse and is making them not realize the stupidity or the ridiculousness of their presumptions or assumptions, or they would place on another person, that is, to assume that this person would be so stupid, who is an adult, and would believe something so ridiculous is the word. Or the second part is that they're not taking something. They say this because, well, they may be naturally stupid. Maybe they really just are stupid. They don't need something to be taking some kind of antipsychotic or some kind of a peyote or something, to get them in that state. But they might be naturally stupid, or just naturally off balance, off kilter in their thinking, meaning a dumbbell, or they would actually be feeding it to the person that they're victimizing. I mean, it's a possibility. Because I always wondered, the things they say is like, it drives me in a rage. I get enraged because it's like I'm bombarded by these people 24 hours a day, and they're just, maybe they're just stupid. That's the only thing, because there's so much of it. This is all they know. They're doing this. If there's a pipe, there's a microphone they're using, or something, actually holding it up to their mouths. It's just spewing nonsense 24 hours a day. By now, they themselves must be showing some effects of this blast of stupidity. It's like mountains of just stupidness they're just spewing at you. But if that's the case, why are they not caught? Why are they not making simple mistakes that would lead them to get caught? Maybe there's a mastermind in between. Anyway, doesn't matter. I just can't take this, how stupid this is. It's like, for me, that's like one of the most ridiculous things. It's almost like they want to make me dumb, make me stupid. And again, one of them will say right now, I'm the one who's hearing voices. I'm the one who knows that the technology exists. If I were schizophrenic, I would like to be diagnosed ASAP, and I would like some medication to let's get this bad boy on the wrap so I can get on with the rest of my life. After then I'll have to get to find out who is hacking me, why they're hacking me, why they've been hacking me for so long, and how do I get it to please stop. Because coincidentally, the hacking became prominent in July of 2020 when somebody hacked into my Google Ads account and racked up in a matter of 2 hours or under. It did not go past 2 hours. $19,000, 500 and something else, in some sense, in advertising some video or videos on YouTube. In addition to that, they were putting other people's websites as site links, which means that when the people clicked on my ads, it was taking them to the link. Somebody clicked on the link to get to my website, it was sending them to someone else's website. These people, and everything that you could think of, the landing page, which means the web and the Google bot crawling. Now, Google bots crawl. It's a program. It's not really little spiders crawling. It's really a program looking for words that signify child pornography, human trafficking, drug selling, arms dealing, anything like that. Terrorism. That's not a word we should use, I believe. I don't know why. But that's what a bot does. It's just a program looking for words or groupings of words to signify something is wrong here. That this is code for something else. I don't know. In any case, they were saying that it's too slow for them to crawl, that the bots can't crawl the page because they can't find it. The link is there, but then when you click on the link, it leads to nowhere, which means that somebody is just, I can't sit there and watch this 24 hours a day. And even if I do, I have 2 tabs, one from the inside of the dashboard of the website where I can edit the website, and the link itself with the one that Google sees, or the people who click on it, you would see. I can't do both at the same time 24 hours a day, and when I put it out, it's gone. It's like I don't know, and they're just waltzing there like they own it, like they've put something in the pot and just messed me up. When I tell you these people want me dead, they do. Now, list of possibilities. One is that my grandma's stamps are worth lots and lots of money. One thing, most expensive stamps in the world according to Google, that is, comes from that country, my birth country. It has to be a family member who has them. If it was a stranger who had taken them, they would have never looked back. It's been 24 years since I left. When they realize how much they're really worth, they know that something, I would look back one day and wonder where they got all their wealth, because I knew where my grandfather died. And I did ask in 2004 if they found it. They said no. I think they lied. That's one possibility. The second possibility is they used me as some kind of like an experiment. I told you I have things to my body that's been done. This, look at my face. My face says it all. This is the face of like someone who's really, really had a hard life. It wasn't a hard life. It was three hard years. In 3 years, this is how I look. So my face was inflated and then deflated, and it's just the jowls are just hanging, and I can't even look at myself. I don't. If I ever thought I was attractive before, I missed those days. Look at my face. Look at my fucking face. Anyway, something happened. Now, let's say they did. There was a young lady's name was mentioned, named Candy or something. This is what Kanapka told me. And there was some truth to it. Now, I don't know anything about this, right? He did mention it to me. Bearing in mind, he could have said Esmeralda. He could have said Starbuck or let's say Star Wars Gazelle. Let's say as a name. Somebody named their kid Star Wars Gazelle. I don't know Star Wars Gazelle. Now, if they had messed up Star Wars Gazelle, why would they come after me because he mentioned the name? I was sending this woman numerous amounts of text messages. If she saw that I was assuming things that I shouldn't be assuming, that was going to cut their, rain on their parade or whatever they were involved in, why didn't she just put a stop to it then? This is where I know I got set up. I got set up. No, I got set up. One of the things, though, that's happening to me is I'm just wondering again of how does the level of stupidity that they carry. But so possible things that may have happened, I don't know. I'm in a process, though, of trying to get a hold of my aunt to go get a letter from the legal aid in my country to get the my father's to get my inheritance from my dad. And because the person who sold my dad's house is claiming that he doesn't have any paperwork. He said he doesn't have anything. So I guess a lawyer's letter is going to have to maybe grab the police and let the police go and ask him if he has anything. He needs to hand them over, because my aunt does have power of attorney. Because he sold my father's house on a power of attorney. Apparently, my stepmother made her niece power of attorney over the house. She in turn entrusted it to him, and he sold it. So see how potent a power of attorney is. So he's going to have to learn how to respect that she has power of attorney. Because he sold my father's house under power of attorney. A second-hand power of attorney, by the way. So aside from that, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how to get done. Like, my eyes feels like they're huge right now. Maybe because my face is getting smaller. My eyes feels like they're huge. Like they look huge. You see? This does not look like me. I really look bad. And I don't know how. I'm in my house all the time. I am doing an online class right now for 4 hours a day from 9 to 1. And I worked for 2 days last week. 2 days. I worked yesterday, I worked Monday. 4 hours I worked on Wednesday. That, there's nothing much. I had classes for the 5 days, which is 20 hours. But I did from home. But it's the home too. It's like when I told you, I believe these nanobots are inside. And they've injected these nanobots. And then the nanodispensers of their medications. Let's say they take one and they inject it somewhere in your head or somewhere. I don't know how big they are. Maybe I don't know how to do it. Or they just get some kind of syringe and push something inside your head. What's going to happen? I don't know. They have something outside. Maybe either what's in a syringe is electronically controlled by something outside, or just a wave of electricity hitting that spot, and it's just permeating it all over your body. I don't know how they do it. I have no idea. But you might notice that you're indoors and you're smelling something very strong. And when you leave, you're going to find that even outside in different places, you're getting the smell of it. The smell is there. It's just as offensive, and if you're feeling it, it burning your nose. But it's not as strong as when you're indoors, when they really hand it to you. Now, these people do this 24 hours a day, and I just don't understand why they're doing this. I just don't understand why they're doing this. I don't get it. Anyway, I'll make another video. I only made it because I'm out of the home, and it's like I feel so uncomfortable. Not because of being in the house. It's like everything is burning all the time. Just somewhere burning, something hurting, something going on. I can't smell. I gotta go close up before I smell. I had an acute sense of smell. Now I don't have it. My nose is bleeding, and it's not pouring out, but if it's blood, it's dry blood in there. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing better than me and having a more productive day, and keep the faith and try to keep yourselves busy no matter what. Stay safe.